Turn your Bible to the book of Genesis chapter 17. While you're standing, turn your Bible to the book of Genesis chapter 17. And those that are still giving, you will not be slighted. You will not be slighted. And if you notice in your seats, you have handouts to help you walk through this morning's message. Because we want to not just enlighten you, we want to empower you. Turn your Bible to the book of Genesis chapter 17. We'll pick up right where we left off at the last week. Genesis chapter 17. And let's give God praise for all those who are watching this broadcast live through different social media outlets. The broadcast now goes over 1,000 viewers every Sunday. Give God praise for our online viewership. Come on, give God praise for those who are watching. We're jumping right back into this series of the year of 2018, the year of increased growth. While you're looking for the book of Genesis chapter 17, let me get everybody on the same page. Our entire life can be summed up as a walk of faith. Jesus often told us our results, when I say results, our results will be directly associated with our level of faith. We're also told in the book of Ephesians chapter 3 that God is able to do more than we can think, ask, or imagine. Yes, that woke you up this morning is able to do more than you can think, ask, or imagine. And I have an opening question this morning. Does anybody remember the answer to this question? Is there anything too hard for God? Is there anything too hard for God? The answer is and will always be absolutely no. There is nothing too hard for God. And today with that reference point that there's nothing too hard for God, He can do more than I can think, ask, or imagine. I want to encourage somebody this morning out of a negative place and declare to others, God is getting ready to increase you from a place called nowhere. Can you hear me well up here? It seems like it's a little choppy. Am I coming across clear? So say preach, preacher, preach. Preach, preacher, preach. Amen. You got a better reception than I have. We're going to work through this thing because I come to encourage somebody. You're going to come out of a place called nowhere into a place of increased growth. I'm going to ask the generation of change, the chief folks to come and help me real quickly. They have a presentation real quickly to come and help me real quickly. Come on, quickly. I pray they're in order. I pray that Reverend Bell have them in the right order. What does that look like they're spelling? Make sure I can't see it. Come on, get in order. Amen. What does that spell?
Nowhere.
Say it again. Let realize. What does that spell?
Nowhere.
Now take a snapshot of what you see right now. Take a snapshot, either with your phone or take a mental snapshot. They're spelling the word nowhere because somebody showed this morning feeling like they're in a place called nowhere. The preacher has been preaching every Sunday, every Tuesday about increased growth, yet you've been showing up feeling like you're in a place called nowhere. So the young people came to show you what it looks like to be in a place called nowhere. They take an image of this, nowhere. And y'all take y'all seats, I'll bring y'all back at the end. Give God praise for our young people. Give God praise for our young people. Now it should be now in the book of Genesis chapter 17. Let's look at verse number 20. Genesis chapter 17. Let's look at verse number 20. I'm excited about what God is doing, and I'm more excited about what God is getting ready to drop into your spirit to take you to another place. You've been in a place of nowhere too long when God is declaring and desiring to take you to a place of increased growth. Somebody should have been snitching. I receive it, I grab it, I catch it, it's mine. In the book of Genesis chapter 17, look at verse number 20. As for Ishmael, I have heard you. I will surely bless him. I will make him fruitful and will greatly increase his numbers. He will be the father of 12 rulers, and I will make him into a great nation. Now drop down to Genesis chapter 21, verse number 17, and thank you for remaining standing. Genesis chapter 21, verse number 17, the Bible says, God heard the boy crying, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, what is the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, and I will make him a great nation. Verse 19, God then opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. Verse 20, in conclusion, God was with the boy as he grew up. Take your seats and let's have a conversation of Increased Growth 2018. God is getting ready to take you from a place called nowhere to a place of increased growth. Let us just break down the text this morning. In the book of Genesis chapter 17 and chapter 21, the focus is Ishmael. Somebody say Ishmael. The focus is Ishmael. So let me give you the backdrop of Ishmael's life story, just in case you're not familiar with who Ishmael is. He's the son of Abraham, and Abraham is the father of faith. So Ishmael's daddy was a big shot. Ishmael's daddy was a shot caller. But there's an issue. We will soon discover that no matter who his natural daddy was, Ishmael was in a negative situation, a place called nowhere. The Bible says Ishmael was born in a dysfunctional situation. He was the son of the other chick. Ishmael was born in a dysfunctional situation. Maybe somebody here can relate to being born in dysfunction. You didn't choose who your family was. You didn't choose to be born in that kind of situation. You didn't choose to be born in a family with all that confusion and bittering and fighting. That wasn't your choice. You were dropped into a dysfunctional situation. Maybe you see Ishmael because he was unwanted by others. Can you imagine being a baby boy and your own daddy no longer want to be connected to you? Ishmael was now being mistreated and feeling unwanted. Has anybody ever made you feel unwanted in this place? Can you imagine? We're not talking about the world. We're talking about his own father made him feel unwanted. And then to make matters worse, he was being raised by a single mother with no support from his father. Can you imagine? Now watch this now. He know who his daddy is, yet his daddy won't toss him the ball. He know who his daddy is, yet his daddy won't take him to lunch. He know who his daddy is, but his daddy won't come to daddy and donuts day. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew who you were connected to, yet they didn't care about you?
Come on, Pastor. Right.
So his classmates probably voted Ishmael most likely to fail.
Yeah.
Most likely to fail. He was always unfairly compared to other people. You're not like so-and-so. So-and-so is smarter. So-and-so is cuter. So-and-so is wiser. So-and-so is doing so much better than you. Can you imagine that kind of atmosphere? To spend all your days being compared unfairly to somebody else? They made him feel, watch this, they made him feel like the black sheep of the family.
Welcome to Greenhouse International.